book, The Slow Down Diet, is written by Marc David. He is a nutritional psychology expert and has founded the Institute for the Psychology of Eating. The Slow Down Diet is in the 10th anniversary edition, and what caught my attention was the statement that it was grounded in mind-body science. So let's see if it lives up to that promise. We'll be back in just a moment. My name is Deb Day and welcome to the channel. Please subscribe, hit the notification bell, and like and comment. We greatly appreciate it. Thank you. The book is broken up into segments covering the 8 weeks, all addressing your metabolic power, with the intent that each segment will focus on a given week and cover a different topic that touch on a healthy mind and body. So, tick marks for that. The intro covers off what metabolism is, so that we can keep that in our mind as we are going through the different segments in the different weeks within the book. Now, the segments are relaxation, quality, awareness, rhythm, pleasure, thought, story, and the sacred. Now, if you're thinking right about now that this is all too airy-fairy for you, just hang on, because he does bring the science into it. So as he goes through these weeks discussing and explaining how the 8 different aspects impact our metabolism, he combines the non-scientific aspect with the science, with the research, and providing case studies as well. He also gives you exercises that you can do that will help you understand where you personally fit in each of the categories. So I do appreciate how he has intertwined the science and the non-science. So let's look at week 1 as an example. Relaxation. You need to understand what happens to your body under stress. And he provides a very in-depth list and then covers how relaxation can you address many of the things that he's got there. He then has several exercises for you to do with explanations as to why it's important, facts, tips, and then concludes with key lessons. Now, the exercises are reflective and somewhat self-analytical. So let me ask you a question. Have you ever gotten to supper time and thought back to what you had for lunch and tried to remember? Maybe you're trying to remember if you even had lunch. Well, if this has ever happened to you, then this is a chapter that you want to read. The writing is easy to read, mixing the science in mindfulness with real-world examples that would appeal to a broad audience. You know, from those who want the science and the details to those who want easy to understand concepts, something that they could apply right away. Right, so do I think the information in this book is something that we all need to know? Yes. Would I recommend the book? Absolutely. I have a link in the description below where that will take you right to the book should you want to buy it. If you do, how would I suggest you go through the book? First, read it right through like I did. I decided to do that and glad I did. I highlighted the things that I found applicable to me, some of the things I was doing wrong and wanted to address, and it gave me an understanding of where he was coming from. Then I'm going to go back and I am going to read the 8 chapters again. I'm going to apply those principles. I'm going to do the exercises. I'm going to journal. I am going to write down the things that I found and the difference that it made to me. I think that's a great approach to going through this. As for reviews, I intentionally did not go out and read any of the reviews that were out there. I have heard Marc David present before, so I had no problem purchasing the book. And I wanted to have a fresh perspective to the book when I read it. So I didn't want to have somebody else's reviews or preconceived ideas in the back of my mind as I was going through it. The reviews in general were fairly high. And if we look, I have some reviews in the description below, a number of them, so that you can go have a glance at them for yourself. I got them from Goodreads, who gave the book 4.2 out of 5. Similar to what was on Amazon, who gave it a 4.5 out of 5. I mean, what rating would I give it? I have no problem giving the book a 5 out of 5. First, because it is to me, firmly grounded in the mind-body science. It was what his claim was. And his examples and everything as you went through the book and his case studies all clearly demonstrated that that's what the goal was. And I loved how he mixed the science with the practical advice so that it was easy to read, you understood and say, yeah, hey, that sounds like me, or yeah, I can see how that would affect me. So it was easy from that perspective. So what about me? Have I applied any of the principles? Have I done them yet? I have incorporated some of the things already as I was reading through it, and one of them, I was such a fast eater, and I learned to slow that down. Being a fast eater caused me some digestive upset at times, so I find that that's already made a difference. So buy the book. Even if it helps you break one bad habit, like it has been helping me, then that means it's another tool to put in your toolkit that will help you reach your goal, to be the healthiest version of you possible and to live one kick-ass life. Thanks for joining me, and I'll see you in the next video.